have here is we have our Nordac Link. What this is this is a decentralized drive meant to be mounted somewhere near the motor, okay, or wall-mounted unit here. And the general idea is that this is a connectorized solution. So instead of having field wireable connections that have to be wired to terminals in the field, this entire thing is fitted with M12 plugs and other connectors to bring in your power, to take out power to the motor, to bring in communications from Ethernet systems or whatever network systems you might be using, and then also to take in your digital inputs, safety, as well as encoder counting and swell. Okay. So outside of that, this product feeds directly over to our motor here. On that motor, we also have a gearbox, and one of our grip max is on there too as well. So this is something that can be mounted. This is one of the methods that we can mount our motors on a conveyor here. So this is just going to show one of the applications. Obviously you see a torque arm on here. We have a gearbox and the motor and the VFD all produced by Nordic, so our one-stop shop for this entire package here. And we're using it communicating over an Ethernet system to an HMI. And that HMI has been custom programmed to do a simple shuttling back and forth here. So we're taking in the sensors. When we see the package go in front of the sensors, it's just telling it to go back and forth. All of those controls are being done inside of the inverter itself. Here we have two of our newest innovative products. We have our Nordac On, which is another decentralized product that's mounted directly on the motor. Here you see it mounted to an asynchronous motor. So what this is another connectorized solution. So once again, you have connectors on there for bringing in things like your inputs and outputs. And then we also have connections on the bottom side here for connecting that to a network. So it's this fully network capable, full motor control, full asynchronous motor control here. So this is a great option. Over here, we have our duo drive. What the duo drive is that's a combination of the motor and the gearbox in a very highly efficient package here. So what this unit's going to do is we're going to bring motor power into it. We have a connection here for connecting an encoder so we can monitor the position and also the speed of this too, helping make this a more efficient package.
Both of them are permanent magnet motors. And the big advantage of the permanent magnet motor, the technology, is that it keeps its energy efficiency across a broad speed range and load range. So applications such as warehouses, where there's a lot of picking of product, and depending on the time of the year, where the business is more slow, and they run at slow speed, light loads, or it's like holiday periods where they pick a lot of units and it's high volume, high speed, the efficiency stays pretty much constant across that whole range. And that's where these permanent magnet motors and like these i5 Plus motors come into their own and save a lot of energy, especially if you've got a big warehouse where there might be a few thousand of these units installed.